true, cause that's how families do. Even though we fight and fight, and I always think I'm right, I know God gave you to me. You're my family, I'm your family, yeah. We are family, we are family, we are family, yeah.
No, you ain't over there eating no Frosted Flakes. Ew.
Yeah, I'm eating Frosted Flakes. These things good.
I don't fool around no Frosted Flakes, my Jenny, putting bananas and stuff in. You just real old fashioned. It's nasty.
You know, we grew up on the. Ain't no need you turn your nose up on that banana and the Frosted Flakes or cornflakes. Ain't no need for you to turn your nose up at that. Because we grew up on this stuff. And it's good.
You think it's good, my Jenny. Not everybody like Frosted Flakes with bananas in it and letting the milk soak up in the bananas. Ew.
They said it was a big wreck up there. Was it a wreck up there?
Yeah, it was a wreck up there. I really couldn't see a whole lot because, you know, the traffic was going by so slow, so I really couldn't see what all was going on.
I knew it was. Somebody said, well, Sue Ellen told me it looked like Curtis' truck. Was it Curtis' truck?
I only caught the tail end of it. It could be Curtis' truck. I hope to God it ain't Curtis' truck because, you know, he just had that surgery on his leg. I hope to God it ain't another accident on his part. But I just seen the end of it. It looked like his. It could be Curtis' truck. I pray to God it ain't Curtis' truck. He stays in something.
You know what? They really do need to put a stoplight right there because folks keep on wrecking right there. I hope it won't Curtis because he got all them cheering. He need to raise. They said that they had to do a life flight him up there. Whoever it was who wrecked, they had to life flight him. So I hope the God won't Curtis because you know how that's going to go. Anyway, you bring my ginger ale or not? Because I didn't see you come in with none.
Yeah, I bought the little small pack because they ain't had the big pack in there. Shoot, there was a whole lot of people in food line. I was trying to hurry up and come out of there.
What you mean a small pack? You probably have, look for the tall pack. You probably have, what my change at anyway?
I ain't got no change. I used my card.
Well, give my money back. Hey, you can keep my money.
I ain't giving you that money back, my Jenny. You probably owed me that money.
Hey, you know what? I'm the last person that owe you any money. You probably owe me some money. I owe you money. I ain't never owed you no money. You always get money out of me. Stay broke.
I ain't giving you that change back. I played a ticket while I was there. I played a few numbers. I sure did.
I bet you did. You better get my change back tomorrow, Hazel. I ain't playing with you. Always taking somebody. How you gonna take my money and play a number? That was my change. You know what? You can't even get folk cash no more because they did. First of all, with people who love money, they act foolish about it. How you gonna take my change and play a number with my money? You better be glad I don't hit your top of the head.
You ain't gonna touch me, Ma Jenny. You need to stop saying that because you ain't gonna come near me. Ma Jenny, you sure is working mighty hard on them cereal over there. Slow down. Well, where Ma at? I don't see her. She must be in the back somewhere.
She in the back there laying down taking a nap.
Has she been feeling better? I know she had been running a fever all day yesterday. Is she feeling better?
She been feeling better. She been sleeping all day. She might have to get up in a few minutes and go to the bathroom.
Oh, Lord, I hope I'm gone by the time that happens.
Shut up, Hazel. You know good well Mama has to go to the bathroom. She been asleep all day. You know what? I'm not going to ask you to assist more to go to the bathroom. It about kill you to help your mama to go to the bathroom. You are pitiful. Sometimes I'm ashamed to call you my sister. How you act about your own mom.
Well, Jenny, I just don't be wanting to do it. You ain't got to keep beating me up about this. I just don't be wanting to do it. But it don't mean I don't love Mama. I just don't be wanting to do that. I don't have a stomach for stuff like that.
You know good and well Mom's old and she fragile. And she need us. It's just a shame how this thing reversed. You know how folks do their own parents. It's a shame how it reverses, you know. Mom has always worked hard. She worked 2 jobs and she took care of her. She always made sure food was on the table, stuff was cooked before we got home from school. Made sure we had clean clothes. Mom was there. And for you to sit up here with your old tail and act like you can't even assist your mom, I knew I was going to get you today. Because I knew you was going to say the same thing. You don't want to help mom go to the bathroom. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. I done told you this over and over again. You don't get but one mama. And here you is, you can't help her go to the bathroom. You turn your nose up at her. You got to get old one day. Man, I can't wait to see Niecy make you fall on the floor because you old.
Niecy's not gonna do that. Niecy ain't gonna let me fall on the floor when I get old. And who's to say I'm gonna be fragile? That don't mean I'm gonna be fragile because I done got old. I might still be running to the gym and everything. You ain't gotta keep attacking me over this, my Jenny.
Shut up, Hazel. What else? You just get on my nerves real bad. Real. Just shut up about it. I ain't gonna say nothing else to you about it because you know right now how you should be acting towards your mama. I'm gonna let that sit right there. I'm not gonna say nothing else.
Good. Just leave me alone about it. Don't bring it back up no more. Anyway, I seen Joanne.
Oh, Lord. Did you see the baby? Did she have a baby? What it look like?
Yeah, she had that baby with her. Mm-hmm.
Well, what it look like? Do it look like HT or what, Hazel? What does the baby look like? Is it look like a little, a greasy black cub?
Well, the baby real light-skinned, my Jenny. And you know Joanne ain't all that light-skinned. Now, it's Jay real dark-skinned. So, I don't know what's going on with this baby.
Really? Well, that don't mean nothing, Hazel. Did you take a look at the ears and, you know, the ears determine how dark the baby gonna be. Did you look at the ears and stuff?
No, the baby ears won't dark skin. That's why I don't believe it HT's. And HT was with her at the store. He was right there with her. And you know, when I seen him at the store, you know, I tried not to look. But anyway, I went on and spoke. I said, hey, Joanne, how you doing? And she said, hey, Miss Hazel, how you doing? And then I went on over there. I said, I look closer, you know, because I seen the baby in the back seat. So I said, you got the baby with you? She said, yeah, Miss Hazel, I got the baby with you. I said, can I look at it? Let me take a look at that sweet baby, Joanne. And I took a look over there in that car seat, my Jenny.
What? What was it? What it look like?
And the first thing I seen, you know, it's a little boy. The first thing I seen was that boy's nose, that little baby nose. That's the first thing I seen.
Come on here now. You can't pick the baby, Hazel. Come on, don't talk about the kids. You ain't supposed to do that.
It's a cute little baby, though, my Jenny, but the nose is real big on the baby. I ain't said the baby was ugly. I just said the nose was real big on it. That's all. It very well may be HT baby because you know HT got big nose too.
Oh, God, Hazel, shut up. Not while I'm eating my cereal. I'm talking about, I don't even want to picture HT right now while I'm eating my food. You already look like a big greasy bear all the time. And yesterday I seen him at Piggly Wiggly and he looked like Swamp Thing. Look a man, you know Swamp Thing back in the day. He looked just like Swamp Thing. Look a man. I don't know, he had just killed all the world, but he look a man. HT, I don't know how anyone would lay down with HT. HT is ugly. I mean, I hate to say it. Maybe I shouldn't say ugly. He's extremely unattractive. Extremely unattractive. The only thing that make HT get these women is because he clean. You know, he ain't dirty. And he wear cologne. And he got cupped off. And that ugly pinky ring and that bracelet and them chains around the neck. You look at me.
But he do keep himself together, though, Marjorie. He real nice, neat, and clean when he do clean himself up, you know. That kind of takes away from the unattractive part about it. He got a little swag with him. So anyway, I went on to say, I said, what you in? That's a cute little baby. I said, what you name him? What name? What you gave him? What name you give him? Like that. And she said, Harold Todd Jr. Lord, I like the fell on the floor. Well, looking at the little boy, it looked like it could be AT. We just gonna have to wait a few months and see when the baby starts growing up who the baby is supposed to be. Cause right now, it looked like a little gorilla.
Just because the baby ain't dark skinned, Hazel, don't mean the baby ain't here. It could possibly be here. Could have won down the line, the HT line. Yeah.
I don't know if it's gonna go down the line on Jenny. HT real dark skin, he real black. You call him a gorilla yourself.
You can go deeper down the line now. It can go on down the HT line. Or go down Joanne line, you know, low light skin. We just want to put it out there, dog. It ain't HT, baby. We're going to see here. Let's wait 3-4 months and see what's going on. We ain't going to put it out there, it ain't HT. Well, how HT doing since he got cut in the back? How that back doing? Is he still hunched over?
He still got that great big old bandage on his back where where Bertha had bandaged it up. He still got like he like Hunchback of Notre Dame with the bandage on his back. But he hopping around all right.
But how Joanne doing? Did she look good when you seen after the baby stuff postpartum? Did she look good?
Joanne looked good after the baby, so I guess they doing all right.
You know what? It's just really a mess. You know, this neighborhood really gets on my nerve, Hazel. You know, you got Joanne, 35 years old, having a baby by a 65-year-old man, you know, and everybody know about it. And even Bertha with her crazy stuff, she know that's HD baby. And she, you know, I just don't understand how this stuff keep going on. And you know, and how these folk keep doing it, you know. And at some point, your light bulb should have came on as an adult. That to know that this stuff is a mess, you know. And just neighborhood always got something going. I'm getting tired of it for real.
But you know, this neighborhood been like that since Ma and Daddy Cliff been, you know how Ma and Geraldine used to talk about how the folks used to do in the streets and stuff like this. So this neighborhood been corrupt since Ma and Geraldine used to talk about it. You remember that, don't you, Ma Jenny? So yeah, this neighborhood ain't changed. I guess it went on down the bloodline. These kids still doing the same thing that Ma and Daddy used to do.
You know what? You know what I was able to tell you what Sue Ellen Carlpet told me last night.
What's Sue Ellen talking about now? She always got something to tell you, Ma Jenny. All y'all do is sit on the phone and talk about folks.
You know Dwight, don't you? Dwight Brooks.
Yes, everybody know Dwight Brooks with his tall tail. Everybody know him.
You know, yeah. Dwight Brooks. So anyway, said that Dwight got fired up at that plant he was working at. But you know, he been working down at that plant for about 25 years, you know. Papa going on 30, you know.
For real? He been there a long time. For real.
Anyway, you know, Dwight ain't all that old, Hazel. He about 52, about 52, probably about 52, 53, somewhere in that area. Anyway, Sue Ellen told me that they caught Dwight in the broom closet and said he was with that girl. What's that girl that work up at the store part-time? Hazel. What's the white girl name?
You talking about old Jamie with the brown hair?
Yes, Jamie, the little white girl that work up at the store.
Yeah, Jamie. That's the one who puts my numbers in when I go there to the corner store. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Jamie.
Anyway, caught him in the broom closet. Said the security dude was doing his rounds, you know, like he do. And said that he opened the door and look up, and lo and behold.
But you know what? This ain't the first time that Jamie got caught up in some mess like this. You know what? That's what I'm saying. He leave you little girls alone. I knew Jamie was gonna do something like this, cause this ain't the first time she done it. And then she done got Dwight all caught up in this mess. It's gonna be a mess.
And they said he got fired, child. Yes, sir. They caught him in the broom closet with Jamie. Said he got fired, and so since then he been running telling everybody he been running telling everybody that he's retired. They didn't get fired. So I seen him down there at Piggly Wiggly. So I asked him how he's doing. You know how we know small talk. I was asking. I said, how Pam doing? You know, his mama. Asked him how he doing. You know, I always ask about her because Pam's so sweet. She's so sweet. You know, make them read and things. And I asked her. I was asking him, you know, how his mom was doing. He said she was doing all right. Now, mind you, Hazel, I had already heard about him and Jamie being caught up at that broom closet. I said, so how you been doing? He said, nah, I'm not been holding it down, you know. He said, I'm fully retired now. You know, Friday was my last day. And here I am biting my tongue so I don't bust out laughing at him, you know. He said, yo, yeah, I'm fully retired now, Miss Monjani. I said, well, that's good. That's good. It's a mess. And Sue Ellen already had called me and told me that he had got fired. He ran around telling people he retired. That's lies. To cover up another lie. I ain't got time to fool these folks in the neighborhood. I told you, these folks in the neighborhood. That's what I'm saying. I need to move away from here because these folks in the neighborhood get on my nerves for real. No, it's just a mess. Everybody sleeping with everybody. Everybody sleeping with everybody. Husband, everybody sleeping with everybody. Why don't you just do a swap and get it over when it's, you know, it's just too much. It's said that, you know, really how he got caught, how it all went down. And just like I told you, the security guard was making it round. And said that, you know, when he opened the door, Jamie had tried to scuffle and try to put her clothes back on. And said that, they said that Dwight took a punch to the security guard in the face so he wouldn't recognize who he was. And then he ran down the hall with his pants still at his ankles. And said that he finally got to and came to. See, the only reason why Dwight got caught that day is because they took Jamie to the office and said, made her come clean. You know, she was going to lose her job. They was going to let her keep her job. She kept her job. But as long as she would give up Dwight. So she said it was Dwight. So that's how he got caught. He would never got caught. But yeah, they said, He finally got caught looking like a fool. See, that's what I'm saying. Men don't think before they do stupid stuff like that. They do stuff like that and don't think. And then when they lose a job, they run around telling people they got retired and they really got fired. That's what he did. You know, Dwight just a man. And I bet Pam just ashamed as she could be. You know, Pam ain't got no business going through that with her son. And then she got to do the walk of shame too that everybody know about. She's just as sweet as she could be. He run around doing stupid stuff. Yeah, Pam going through a lot with Dwight. You know, Pam is so sweet. Her name shouldn't be in this mess. You know, being that that's her son and stuff. She shouldn't have to go through this stuff. You know, Dwight ought to be shaming himself. You know. It's just a mess. Dwight supervisor hunted him down and came in and fired him on the spot. And he run around telling people he retired. His black tail got fired. It don't make sense. But Dwight's always been sleeping around and stuff. You know, he not only was he messing with Jamie, he was messing with Joanne right before Joanne got with HT. You knew that. So, you know, Dwight's always getting caught up in stuff. And I don't know why he won't do this on. I know, you know, Pam, she got about 6 boys. And Dwight is the youngest, but Dwight is a mess. Yeah, Dwight always getting caught up in some mess. He just don't know how to handle himself. And I know Pam just ashamed of him. And she got them other boys, they going on. One of them is a doctor and they do real good. But Dwight has always been the sour apple in Pam's little family. He just always in some mess. He really is. He's a mess. He sure is. Ain't never stopped this mess he got going on. Messing with different women and stuff and getting caught. He ain't learned the lesson yet, but he gonna learn the lesson sure enough because somebody put a bullet in him. Sure will. Oh, Jenny, you don't know that. Ain't nobody gonna shoot Dwight. He been doing it for this many years. Ain't nobody gonna shoot him. He got a whole bunch of kids, but you know, he got that baby by Joanne. Yeah, he got that little, what's the little girl by Joanne? Yeah. Yeah, he do got that baby by Joanne, don't he? Yeah, got that little girl by Joanne. You know what? Joanne love to mess with an older man, don't she? I think she just going with these men so she can get a bunch of child support. I think that's what Joanne's doing. She got a whole bunch of kids, and she always target men that got good jobs. And all of them got different daddies, and she got child support for each child. It's just a mess. Stop this mess. Go get you a job and take care of your kids on your own. You know, because you can't depend on no man to pay child support all your life. Go get your own job so you'll make sure your child will be taken care of. I'm so sick of these women doing that. Keep having kids by different men so they can get child support, and the men don't even pay child support. And then you stay there up at the welfare office and hoping and praying. All you got to do is get a job and be a strong woman that you are. You made a mistake, that's fine. God will help you along the way. But these women that keep on having these babies and things and thinking you can get child support like it's a ticket or something. No, go ahead and get you a job and work like everybody else, because I sure did. I raised Desiree by myself. I ain't asked that old stinking Ron for nothing, because Ron didn't give me not $1 in child support. That's why I said at the funeral I was celebrating, because Ron, he meant more to me dead. Why, Jenny, don't say stuff like that. That wasn't nice. He gave Desiree all the back money he owed for child support. So when he died, that $30,000 went to Desiree. That was all the years I took care of her. How you think about Ron? My Jenny, rest Ron's soul. You know, Ron is deceased now. He went on to glory. Yes, he's dead, Hazel. I know that. Be nice. My Jenny, now Ron is dead. Don't talk like that about him. He dead. He done went on. Don't be so mean. Wonder what she gonna do when she find out that the white got caught with Jamie. Wonder what Joanne gonna think about that. She ain't gonna worry about what the white got going on. She moving on. She better worry about, because now her little child support will get caught. The thing got to go to work now. She don't want to work. All she want to do is nose a child and get a child support check. I'm sick of it. She ain't gonna worry about what the white got going on. She moving on with the king of the town. HT, she ain't thinking about the white. Yeah, the white ain't got no job. Talking about he retired. But he know good and well he got fired. This is a mess. I'm sick of folks telling me a lie, because I can see right through your lie when you stand there telling me. When you stand there telling me a lie at the grocery store, I'm going to let you know you telling me a lie, because my face going to look just like that. I'm going to tell you right then and there, my face going to let you know that you been lying. Because I'm going to do just right like this. That's my me and you telling a lie. Do tell lies, don't they? They love to tell lies. I get sick of it.
Haze.
Oh my God, this cannot be happening. Go on, Hazel, go on back there and help Mama. She don't probably want nothing. Just go on back there and help her.
Turn the lamp on.
Yeah, I come and do that, Mama. Go on back there real quick and do that for Mama. That's the least you could do. I know it was something else I had to tell you too, Hazel. Remember last week I was telling you about Gladys and Faye, how Faye won't talking to her mom and stuff like this.
Wow, what happened with Gladys and Faye?
So I told you, remember I was telling you I hope that Gladys and Faye was talking by now because it's a Mother's Day, you know. Well, honey, Gladys might have messed up now, child. On Mother's Day, Faye showed up at Gladys' house and she begged Gladys because she take them girls home with her so she could spend Mother's Day with them. Well, Gladys was glad to even just be having a conversation with Faye, you know. So Gladys, she went on and let Faye keep her 2 daughters. And no, she wasn't supposed to have, because, you know, she can't be around her without supervision or whatever. Well, honey, Gladys let Faye take them girls home, honey.
Oh my God. Oh, she gonna get in trouble for that. She wasn't supposed to do that when you on supervision and stuff like that. You can't have them kids by yourself. Gladys gonna get in some trouble, ain't she, Mom Janet?
So Gladys, she thought of, you know, Gladys was thinking back and forth. She said she didn't know if she was really gonna let Faye take the girls. And so she was going back and forth with it. So she went back there and asked her husband about it, you know, Faye's stepdad. Went back there and talked to him about it. Said, you know, it's Mother's Day. Can she take the kids home, you know? And so the husband went on and said, go on, Gladys, let them take them for, you know, it's just a day. Let them take them. So, you know, Faye went back in there and she said, Faye, all right, Gladys went back in there and said, Faye, yes, you can take them for one night. You got to bring them back in the morning by 9 o'clock. She said she thought about it. She said she'll let them keep them the weekend. So she'll let them keep them Saturday and Sunday. So Faye got real happy. You know, the kids, the little girls were real happy they were going to spend the weekend with their mama. So Saturday and Sunday, Faye could keep them girls. She had to bring back Saturday and Sunday night. Well, you know, Faye real nasty and trifling anyway. You know, every time you see her, she look a mess. And now, you know, they said she got a whole lot of roaches in the apartment. Just real nasty and filthy. Just real nasty. They said she got a whole lot of roaches in that apartment she got going over there now.
They do be talking about Faye in her apartment because they said last week she tried to throw a card game, but everybody took and left because the roach was so bad over there. I ain't go over there. They asked me did I want to go play cards. So I said, because I knew Faye had them roaches over there.
They said Faye roaches real bad. They said her roaches go all up the wall in the daytime. They don't wait till nighttime no more to come out and show folks, you know, where they at. They are all out and about in the daytime. So when you sitting there in the morning, they're going roaches coming out the cereal box before you did. And said that, you know, her roach is real bad. It's really infested.
I went over to Faye's house one time, and I was determined to leave my pocketbook in the car. I wasn't going to be around Faye and all them roaches and stuff. I forgot what I went over there for, because must have been dropping Marie off. But, honey, I won't go in that apartment with all them roaches. I knew about that.
They said when you go to Faye's house, you really don't want to take your pocketbook inside, because you going to take a roach back out that house. They said it's real bad. So anyway, the little girl spent the night, the oldest one, the 7-year-old, you know, real happy being around Faye. You know, they knew about the roaches and stuff. And said that the roach got into the little girl's ear. And said the little girl woke up in the middle of the night screaming and hollering. Oh my God, it was just a mess. Screaming and hollering. She was beating her right ear. She was beating it real bad. Said something going on with her ear, mama. Something going on with her ear.
For real, my Janet, this is a mess. This is not good. The little child, you know, that's so pitiful.
But it said the roach got in the little girl's ear and hatched the egg or something. And it said that the little girl's ear was bleeding or something. So they had to rush to the house. The rescue squad came and picked her up.
For real, my Janet. Poor baby.
Yeah, they said that the roaches infected the little girl's ear real bad. Said the little girl might be going deaf, and it then slid all up to her eyesight on the right hand side of her face. So somebody going to jail.
Yeah, somebody going to jail, because that's going to be neglect. Because Gladys had no been letting Faye take her child.
Yeah, somebody going to jail for that, because you can't, this is a mess, this is neglect.
Yeah, you got to protect your kids, even from a roach. You know, you just can't have that kind of stuff laying around the house and stuff. Faye no better than that.
They said she in the hospital right now. They going to do emergency surgery on. Said that the roach really did a whole lot of damage to this little girl's ear. So if this girl don't pull through, somebody is going to jail, and Faye gonna get caught for neglect, cause you know these roaches and things. These ain't pets. You got to take care of this stuff and get these things out your house and stuff.
Sure is neglect. I hope Gladys don't get in no whole lot of trouble for this. I'm for real. because they don't play around with neglect about the babies.
They said Gladys gonna catch some charge. Gladys called up Sue Ellen crying like a baby, saying she might got to go to jail because she wasn't supposed to let the girls go with pay their time. And said she's scared that they gonna charge her for neglect too. Well, Gladys, you knew you had custody of them kids, and they say she is not supposed to have the kids unsupervised. Yes, you going to jail because you weren't supposed to have her over there. And furthermore, you knew Faye had all them daggone roaches. They ain't safe to sleep over there. I wouldn't even stand at her front door.
But all jokes aside, Gladys is gonna do some time for that. You can't be having. You was supposed to have the kids at all times. You knew Faye wasn't fit for to have them girls over there, the pretty little girls. And Gladys sit up there and let her do it because she wanted to speak to Faye. I wouldn't have never did that, knowing Faye ain't fit.
I wouldn't stand at Faye front door with all the roaches. Them roaches meet you outside the door, open the door for you.
My titty is so crazy. It is nasty over there though.
Yeah, they said, the little girl got surgery first thing in the morning. They said they're going to try to go in there and clean all that mess out that the roach did up in there. I hope the girl pull on through because, you know, Faye ought to be ashamed of herself. You're supposed to protect your kids. That's why, you know, remember we were coming up, we didn't want to stay over there at Sally's house. You remember Sally had them roaches? Yeah. Once you said, y'all go get my girls, Cliff. She ain't want to spend out over there because them roaches Sally had over there.
Yes, Sally had roaches. Not only did Sally have roaches, she had rats too. And I hated going over there because she used to braid our hair and stuff. And I used to hate to go over there because I used to see the roaches going up the wall while she was braiding my hair. And I was going like that and stuff like that. I used to hate to have to go up there. That's why I was glad when Daddy Cliff came and picked us up. Wasn't it, Aunt Jenny?
So, you know, roaches been around since the 20s, ain't Hazel? These roaches ain't went nowhere, is it? Roaches just come from Phil. Now, granted, sometimes folks can come on in the house with their pocketbook and they carrying the roaches with them. That's true. You can get them that way. But most of the time, it come from Phil. Clean house on up and scrub and stuff like that. Clean house up, scrub, and do all that kind of stuff. You ain't got to worry about these roaches running around here and acting like they part of your family. Go on, clean up, and all you gotta do is clean up and scrub real good and use Clorox and stuff like that. These folks, these women think these days, all they care about is the next beer they gonna drink. Is it true?
You just a silly. They don't clean up though, Aunt Jenny. They always they don't clean up. Everybody want to use Fabuloso like this can clean your whole house. You better get that bleach out and do something with it. These young girls love that Fabuloso. Think that's gonna do something all the time. Y'all better get that Pine-Sol out in that bleach and any else thing you can find in the bag and some comment. That's the real cleaning stuff. And a little bit of detergent.
If I go to your house and see a roach, I can promise you, Aunt Jenny ain't gonna sit down. I'm not going to sit down. I'm gonna stand there and look at you and say, well, why you okay with this?
Aunt Jenny, you just as crazy. You know, cockroaches and roaches is nasty. That's why I just don't fool with roaches. Do too much.
Yeah, I ain't sitting down and look at your house and wonder why you okay with it.
Aunt Jenny, you just a foolish. I don't blame you though, because I don't fool around with no roach.
If I go to your house and I see a roach going up the wall, I promise you, Aunt Jenny gonna look around. I'm gonna stay alert at all times. I'm gonna be looking around. And I can assure you, I'm probably gonna be paying attention to what you're saying, because I'm trying to make sure one of them getting the hatch on, latch on, and try to go with me up the road. So no,
Roaches is nasty. I don't know how folks just, some people just walk on by them. Like in the house, they just walk on by them like they don't matter. Like they just invisible, but they running things in the house though. You know, HT got them roaches in there. And I leave my pocketbook out in the car. I don't never take my pocketbook in there because you know HT got a whole lot of roaches at his house. I hate it. That's why I don't like to go take nothing in there but my money.
Shoot, it ought to be a freaking roach up in HT house. Ain't nothing but a juke joint. And smoke all thick on the walls and stuff like that, and waste alcohol all on the floor and stuff. It's a roach in there. I'm guaranteed be a roach. But them roach about 40 years old up in that HT house. All these folks, I'm telling you, the only reason why HT got that them roaches anyway, because folks is hauling them in. Now he got so many folks in the house at one time playing cards. Roaches latching on. You probably got some roaches at your house, Hazel.
I ain't got no roaches. You know, goodness well, we don't put up with no roaches. I don't got no roaches in my house. You know, we don't do that. No. Just because I go to HT don't mean I'm taking roaches back home, my Jenny. You know better say that.
You don't know you got no roaches now. You keep going over HT and he got roaches. He got the king roaches over there. You can see the crown from what he get on the table. Yeah, HT how this is nasty, filthy and stuff. You keep going on over there just trying to win a hand. You win $500. You forgot about the roaches running on the table, and you probably got a rat running in and out over there like it's a pet.
He's so foolish.
If you go over there and you bring one roach over here from coming up there HT, you are never welcome back over here. Because I keep things in order over here at 1215 Ashburn Avenue. I takes care of this home.
Martin, I am not going to bring no roach from HT's over here. You ain't all that.
You is gonna mess around and bring a roach over here. You keep going up and down the road with HT. He got roaches going up and down on the wall.
You ain't got to act like that, acting like you high on a horse. Acting like you better than anybody else.
I am high on the horse. I ain't got no roaches.
I ain't gonna bring no roach back up from HT's over here. Just stop bringing it up. I'm not gonna do no mess like that. Have I ever brought you a roach?
Yeah, Mom ain't gonna do no roach. Mom was real clean. And she taught us how to be clean. She ain't gonna do nobody's roach. She don't play that.
Yeah, Mom don't play about no roach. Mom was real clean. She still is. Mom don't do no roaches or no bugs or no rats.
What you want, Willie?
Do you need me to cut the grass that good?
No, not if you gonna charge me $100, cause I ain't got that much land. You keep on charging me $100. I ain't got that kind of money. How much you gonna charge me, Willie?
Charge at least 75. I can go through all them potholes.
I ain't got no potholes. The potholes from that ragged lawnmower you using to cut the grass. I ain't gonna give you no $75, cause Skeeter don't charge me but $25. Just go on cut it. I can pay you next week.
I'm gonna write that off as a tax loss. I know you ain't gonna pay.
I am gonna pay you. I see, like, you come on out here and mow my grass now, cause this stuff getting real tall. And foot's gotta go out there and play.
All right.
Bye. That Willie Earl, you about to leave, Hazel. Cause you know how he do.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here. I don't fool Willie Earl. He don't mind nerve, then moth slopping all the look a mess.
Good. None of us do. He always upcharging folks for to cut the grass. He trying to cut everybody's grass on this road, and he upcharges us. And that regular lawnmower he using. That's why I'm gonna get Skeet to do it. Skeet don't charge for $25.
Out of here.